And welcome inside the Burridge Gym for an exciting matchup between the Ohio State Buckeyes and your McMaster Marauders. It is another edition of the North American Challenge, and this is a rivalry rekindled. McMaster dominated this matchup from 2015 to 2017, but the last two editions, Ohio State has answered back, and last time these two teams played, it was at Ohio State, and McMaster fell 3-1, 3-0. We welcome you to Hamilton, the Burridge Gym on the campus of McMaster University for the 6th edition of the North American Challenge as the hometown McMaster Marauders play host to the Ohio State Buckeyes in what is always a really fun affair. This time again, it is back-to-back days where these two teams will face off, and the head-to-head has been won 5-3 over the years by the McMaster Marauders. This tradition began back in 2015. McMaster won the first 5 matchups, but Ohio State has responded back, winning the last 3, including the last 2 played at Ohio State 3-1, 3-zip just last year. Last time the McMaster Marauders were on this court, they were celebrating their 3rd consecutive Forsyth Cup, which is the OUA championship, the provincial trophy here. And Ohio State, well, they're coming off a 22-9 season. Well, they lost in the quarterfinals of the national championship tournament, just like McMaster did. They lost to Grand Canyon, who were seeded 3. Many thought Grand Canyon should have been a higher seed. It was a tough draw for Ohio State, who was the 6th seed after winning the Midwest Conference. And they've lost a lot of key pieces. We'll touch on that throughout the day. And this Ohio Buckeyes team, who today will get to see a first-year setter, Daniel Henwood Rodriguez, as the hometown Marauders are introduced. This is a team that no longer includes Brendan Mills or Brady Patterson, Tyler Pavlik, but it does include Robbie Fujisawa, the captain, the setter, the vocal presence, who returns as a graduate student. Matthew Ragosi returns at libero. And Aiden Palenka, who projects to have an elevated role here as well. And with, of course, Ben Kirchhoff moving on. Palenka, one of the star liberos, and Haben Johannes, 6'8" out of Scarborough. Big middle block with Pavlik on, bigger role for Kaikin and Johannes. Francois Albert, 4th year eligible outside hitter. Grayson Jarrett, another outside hitter who will have to replace the likes of Brady Patterson and Brendan Mills. Maxime Graton, what a season he had last year. All-star season last year, the first time he's done that, and becoming one of the top attackers in the OUA. So a great team returning. Jared Kaikin, last to be introduced. 6'7" out of London. You see immediately the size difference. 6'10", Cole Young on the other side. 6'8", Daniel Hurley. But McMaster, they got some size as well. Led by their 2 big middles, Kaikin and Johan, standing 6'7" and 6'8". So a lot of similarities for both these teams. Of course, Kevin Birch, 6th season as the head coach of these Buckeyes. Brad Dowis in his 2nd season as the full-time head coach after the departure of legendary Dave Preston. And they're saying a bit similar storylines for both these teams. They dominate in their own conference, but they have fell in their respective national championship tournaments in the first year. And an opportunity here start off this season on the right note. And McMaster will get the first point. Some opening nerves on that service error for Stanislaw Chichinski. Haben Johans on the serve. And McMaster's going to get a 2nd point. Too many touches there. I mentioned it earlier, no more Brendan Mills, 3-time OUA champ. Signed a pro deal to play in Belgium. Great dig out there from Fujisawa. Graton into that block. Great job to keep that one alive by Francois Albert. And too strong this time. Was that Ohio State attack. And the Buckeyes will get their first point on the board, courtesy of Shane Wetzel, freshman of the year last year in the Midwest Conference. Opposite hitter, 6'7", Graton, up to the rafters. Three of the main outside hitters last season, Graton, Mills, and Patterson, two of those names are gone. And Graton projects to have another big season for the Maroon and Gray. That one tooled off the block. Last three meetings, as mentioned, have gone the way of the Buckeyes. 3-1, 3-0, 3-1. Kept alive by Fujisawa. Opportunity for the Buckeyes, an attack from the back. Misfire there from Shane Wetzel. (4-2) early going here. As one of the best servers in the conference, Maxime Graton, second last season in aces per set. Has a huge serve, clipped the net. Free ball here for the Buckeyes. And they'll set it up for Hurley, kept alive. And a misfire here from the McMaster Marauders and Grayson Jarrett. Second year of eligibility, 6'2" out of Camrose, Alberta. It's 1 hour south of Edmonton, the outside hitter. Starting here today. Serve no good for Daniel Hurley, redshirt sophomore out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Five to 3 the score here. McMaster in front over the Ohio State Buckeyes. Matthew Davison, privileged to be bringing the call here on OUA.TV. As the good times keep on rolling here, Jared Kuiken. The ace makes it 6-3. Not this time. McMaster in their preseason were playing at the Montreal Carabin Invitational. Faced off against Montreal, Sherbrooke, and U of A. Lost all of those matchups. They did not win a set. Fujisawa, great set. Oh, what a kill. Francois Albert enters the conversation here in 2024. Fourth year of eligibility, coming back to school, Masters of Engineering, 6'1" out of Ottawa. Two great hitters out of Ottawa, him and Graton. The answer here. And that's the first kill for Stanislaw Chichinski. Gosi keeps that one alive, but Francois Albert couldn't send over the free ball. Tried to get too nifty with it. Ohio State will look to tie it up here. Heavy serve. Pass doesn't even make it out. Massive service ace from Daniel Henwood Rodriguez. Freshman setter here. Impressing thus far. Great job, Ohio State, adjusting on that play. The poor pass, able to adjust. Shane Wetzel gets another kill. Grant Strong with the set. Another service ace for Henwood Rodriguez out of Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, San Ignacio College. Once again, a poor pass, but doesn't matter, able to recover with a huge kill from Grayson Jarrett as they were able to handle the pace on that serve from Henwood Rodriguez. Ohio State, they've lost a lot of pieces, including Michael Wright, an All-American honorable mention setter last season. They also lost a couple setters on that team, so Daniel Henwood Rodriguez steps in. Never easy being a freshman at that position. They also lost Jacob Pastor, who was maybe one of the best arms in the country, or go see a good diving dig. And Gretin able to finish off that point for Mac. This is an Ohio State team that is hard to beat with the serve, one of the best receiving teams in the country. As Shane Wetzel will want that one back. An attacking error makes it 10-10. Alvin Johannes. And that one goes off the block. Another kill for Daniel Hurley. 6'8" out of Virginia Beach. Hurley with 1 kill on 4 attacks thus far. Bump set, and another big blast from Hurley. Make it kill number 2. Ohio State 6 kills on 12 attacks, 3 errors. 4 kills, 2 errors on 12 attacks for Mac. Violation, point goes to the McMaster Marauders. And they lead here 12-11. Tight one first set. North American Challenge. Ohio State will win that joust. Daniel Hurley already up to 3 kills for his team lead. Wetzel with the error on the serve. We go back and forth. If you've had a glimpse at that McMaster sideline, you might have seen a familiar face in Matusz Wlodarski. Of course, one of the all-time greats in recent memory, 3-time OUA champ. He was a player here up until 2022, is now an assistant coach on Brad Dallas's staff. Wlodarski played pro in Argentina. After winning that bronze medal in the Youth Sports National Championships back in 2022. Back here in the Burridge Gym. Point goes to Mac. Neither team has really built any kind of lead here, as it has been back and forth this entire series. Largest lead has been 3 points, which was at 7-4. Oh, center dump there. Daniel Henwood Rodriguez is really showing out here. Wasn't sure who was going to get the start at setter heading into this one. Had a few on their roster, and they went with the freshman. Multi-sport athlete. You see the serve. You see the athleticism, but you also have seen the decision-making, and the utilization of these weapons has been impressive thus far. This time he'll go to the back, and Danielle Hurley continues to fire balls towards the way of the Marauders. That's kill number 4. (17-15). Ohio State in front. Ragosi does well on that pass. Graton goes inside. Four points thus far from Maxime Graton. Float serve from Haben Johannes. Big blast there from Shane Wetzel. And Ohio State opening up a 2-point cushion here late stages first set. Hudson Harris, server sub in. Fujisawa, an attack from the back. And it's Grayson Jarrett. It is strange seeing that number 9 and it not being on Brendan Mills. Grayson Jarrett filling that role this year. The pride of Camrose, Alberta. And a big point there. Crucial error on the pass there. That was Daniel Hurley. And it's an ace for the Marauders. And it ties this thing up at 18. And middle attack again. Cole Young, 6'10", makes no mistake there. He was the only Buckeye last season to start all 31 matches. Made the All-Midwest first team. As Ohio State has their lead back. Wetzel on the serve. No good. Again, the largest lead of this first set has been 3 points at 7-4. Both these coaches have both their timeouts left. It's been a real back and forth affair. Seems like the mistakes are contagious, but we've also seen quite a high level as well. as the first timeout will be called here, right on cue, and Brad Dallas will call his first timeout here. We are back here at the Burridge Gym in Hamilton. An incredible atmosphere here. Great crowd on hand for the 6th edition of this North American Challenge. McMaster playing host to Ohio State. Right now it's the visitors with a 20-19 lead. Fujisawa, and a crafty shot there, but it's kept alive. Free ball for McMaster. And they go to Grayson Jarrett again. Good idea. Jason Heidbert checking in here. Second-year setter, playing for his hometown McMaster Marauders, Hamilton born and bred. But that error will give the Ohio State Buckeyes the 21-20 lead. Ohio State with 6 service errors, McMaster with 5. Shane Wetzel, Daniel Hurley lead the way with 4 kills each. Grayson Jarrett with 4 kills, Maxime Greton with 3. Ohio State within 4 points here. We're not back at 21. And the setter duel as well is being fun to watch. Robbie Fujisawa. McMaster is very glad to have him back. On this other side, first year, Daniel Henwood Rodriguez impressing. This time he sets up Wetzel, who will misfire, trying to go inside out. And now it's McMaster applying the pressure. That's a big time response. Another kill for Stanislav Chachinski. Another big swing here from Grayson Jarrett, who Robbie has continued to go to here. McMaster within 2 points here in a set that from the beginning you felt it was going to be close. It was going to come down to late stages just like this. 23 all here. As both sides are feeling the nerves. Exhibition match. But a lot to play for. Tom with the pass. Now he'll get the setup. And he makes no mistake. Set point. As that one went off the block. Mac. A chance to go one up here as Kevin Birch will call the timeout. Welcome back inside the Birds Gym. Matthew Davison here with you on OUA TV, and it's McMaster with a set point. Here in the first of two matches between McMaster University here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and the Ohio State Buckeyes, south of the border. Big blast neutralized by Greton and Kuiken. And it's Kuiken again on set point. And set number one goes to McMaster. Kuiken was everywhere. And the 6'7" second year out of London gives McMaster the one-up lead. We'll be back for set number two here from the Birds Gym.
We've got your back. Whether you're looking to achieve a healthy and happy lifestyle or an elite athlete looking for world-class recovery and injury rehab, we have you covered. Our passionate team will work with you to create a tailored recovery plan to fit any situation. Get back to being you. The David Braley Sport Medicine and Rehabilitation Center, where everyone is treated like a marauder.
We're back here in Hamilton, where McMaster takes the opening set. It was a tight one. They do it 25-23. Strong first half. Didn't start so strong, but it ended so. Hitting the ball, hitting percentage-wise. 421 in that first set. 10 kills, just 2 attacking errors on 19 attacks for McMaster. 280 for Ohio State, 13 kills, 6 errors on 25 attacks. 2 aces apiece, 7 errors on the service box, and 6 for McMaster. Daniel Henwood Rodriguez, first year setting for the Ohio State Buckeyes. 9 assists in that opening set. 9 assists for Robbie Fujisawa. Fujisawa will set up the back, and Grayson Jarrett will misfire. Grayson Jarrett really led the way in that opening half for McMaster. 5 kills on 11 attacks. Played 12 sets over 8 matches, so not too much action in his rookie season. It was really Brady Patterson who had much of the load as that first-year outside hitter, as he has since transferred out of McMaster to Brock. Of course, a real rival, and mark it in your calendar. Those 2 teams will play later on in November, November 22nd and 23rd. Great pass there, and Maxime Greton rises, send that one over. But Shane Wetzel makes no mistake this time, and an exceptional job on that point all around. Stanislav Chichinski with a great dig, his second of the day. And Shane Wetzel up to 6 points. Ragosi responds with a great dig of his own, as Ohio State opens up a 4-1 lead, and that matches the largest lead. Yes, 3 points. 7-4 in the first set. The previous largest lead for either team. Into the net it goes, Stanislav Chichinski. And that's error number 3 serving wise. What does Maxime Greton have in store? Overpass opportunity for the Marauders. Greton blocked, and that's a big one. Huge block for Ohio State. Hudson Harris, we haven't seen too much of in this affair. It's his first point on the solo block. The size, and here he'll just float over the serve. Back set, and a big blast. Francois Albert. Francois Albert pursuing his master's in engineering here at McMaster. Another big attack from the middle. This one coming from Cole Young. He led the Midwest Conference last year in hitting percentage, .438. 218 kills over 31 matches. Wetzel into that block. And Ohio State was looking for hands there. Instead of it's an attacking error for Daniel Hurley. 6'4". As Robbie Fujisawa, 5'4", out of North York, Ontario. This time, Daniel Hurley makes no mistake.
Number 9, Daniel Hurley, of the serve for the Buckeyes.
Hurley on the academic Big Ten team last season. Appeared in 22 matches, 48 sets, 9 starts. Career best 16 kills last year against Penn State. That one just floated over. Creton. Fujisawa. The set was poor that time. And Cole Young will want that one back. Great job of McMaster just keeping that point alive. As Robbie Fujisawa gets more and more comfortable with his new outside hitters. Francois Albert, one of them, who returns to this McMaster squad. There's a big block as Haben Johans and Maxime Graton combined. Albert played 3 seasons from 2018 to 2022. OUA champion a couple years ago. But in that time only played 16 sets. He's returned and looks to be a big piece here. Gets set up here, and he goes off the block. Kill number 4 for Francois Albert. Grayson Jarrett. Big blast. Another kill for Stanislav Chichinski. Fujisawa has to track back. He'll set up Albert. And now some play with the middle. Great diving play by Fujisawa. That's why he's one of the best. McMaster's done an awesome job just keeping points alive. And they have a 9-8 lead after trailing by 3 points a couple of times earlier in this set. And another huge play. This time it comes courtesy of a block. Francois Albert rising up. (10-8). Haben Johannes, no good with the serve. And that might be an area of weakness. There is one with this McMaster squad. Of course, losing Brendan Mills. Still got Maxime Greton serving the ball. Might just lack that velocity. Maxime Greton steps up again. Point number 6 for him. And it extends the lead to 11-9 now. Stanislav Chichinski. Albert. Error this time. So we're knotted back at 11. Greton with the pass. He'll get set up here. Just tip that one over. Albert, nifty and crafty from Albert. As he just got that one over the block into the open floor. 7 points for number 7. McMaster, the reigning OUA champions, going for the 4-peat this year in conference play. Last team to win 4 consecutive titles was McMaster when they won 6 straight Forsyth Cups from 2013 to 2018. And of course, Ohio State, the reigning Midwest Conference champions. Fujisawa goes to the middle, and he's got Kaiken for another kill. Seems like Kaiken is just stepping up at big moments, and he has another opportunity to do so, serving the ball here. McMaster, their nose in front, 13-12. It's a good serve. Big blast. That's Stanislav Chichinski got it. And you know it's never good when the second touch is coming from your head coach. No chance with that pass. Big blast from the Ohio State Buckeyes. And a kill from Stanislav Chichinski. Haben Johannes answers right back, and McMaster up 14-13 now. Point number 3 for him. Real good crowd on hand here at the Burridge Gym. Little deception on that serve from Fujisawa. And the cross-court kill here. Daniel Hurley. Hurley, 6 kills, 3 errors, 11 attacks, 273. Big serve. Jarrett neutralized. Albert off the block. 15-14 home side. McMaster will venture to Long Beach, California, first week of January to play, of course, legendary Long Beach State University, as well as Pepperdine, UC San Diego. And then next season, in the winter, January 2026, Princeton coming to town to take on the Marauders. So D1 schools coming to play. There's always been a great tradition here at McMaster. Of course, for so many years with Dave Preston, who has since moved on to lead the Australian volleyball team, Olympic team. Capped off with that bronze medal U Sport Championships hosted right here at the Burridge Gym a couple of years ago. Point McMaster, 16-15. Ohio State looking to make it 4 consecutive wins over McMaster after McMaster took the first 5 meetings between these two under this format, the North American Challenge, which began back in 2015. It was a close first set, same story here in the second. Largest lead all night, 3 points. It's a big, big point. And it's Grayson Jarrett. Who really did not have a lot of opportunities last season, will have all the opportunities this year. Wow. Great job there by Matthew Ragosi on that dig, but Ohio State took advantage of that free ball. $17 all. Huge, huge serve for Stanislav Chachinski, who was able to draw the contact there. That one just avoiding the basketball net up top. Would make it a dead ball, of course. That one going off the block, but out of bounds. Daniel Hurley with another kill here. Ohio State will take a 19-17 lead, and Brad Dowis will take a timeout. Will step aside. We're back, late stages, set number 2. Another really, really tight set. 19-17, Ohio State in front, looking to punch back after McMaster took the opening set, 25-23. Stanislav Chachinski to serve. Gosi back to the middle. Fujisao back to the middle, I should say. Oh, it's a big, big blast from Shane Wetzel. 6'7", goes inside out again. Ohio State with a chance to open up the largest lead of the night at a crucial juncture. Foot fault there at a big, big moment. 2018. Maxime Greton. Chance to equalize with him serving the ball. But how about this Ohio State attack and Daniel Hurley given another kill. His 8th. It matches Stanislav Chichinski's 8. Shane Wetzel not far behind with 7. Kike in the pass. Fujisawa just tips that one over. And a violation here. And that is the largest lead. 4 points, 22-18, and Ohio State is within 3 here. McMaster bench going to keep the energy high. And a huge block there. Shane Wetzel rising up to reject Grayson Jarrett. Ohio State's within 2, and Brad Dowis will call another timeout. We're back.
The David Bailey Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center is open to members of the Hamilton community. If you have suffered an injury or are just in need of a massage, we've got your back. Visit Marauders.ca.
Of evening this one up, making it a best of 3. Hudson Harris to serve. Kiken! Match point, Ohio State. Set point. Chance to take number set in the second set. Real poor serve there on that first set point. Heidbert serving for McMaster. Set number 2 goes to Ohio State. Cole Young finishing things off 25-19 after McMaster took set number 1, 25-23. Ohio State takes it by a larger margin as they really came away in the late stages of that second set. We'll be back for set number 3 from the Burridge Gym right after this.
We've got your back. Whether you're looking to achieve a healthy and happy lifestyle or an elite athlete looking for world-class recovery and injury rehab, we have you covered. Our passionate team will work with you to create a tailored recovery plan to fit any situation. Get back to being you. The David Braley Sport Medicine and Rehabilitation Center, where everyone is treated like a marauder.
Welcome back inside the Burridge Gym on the campus of McMaster University in Hamilton, Ontario. The 6th edition of the North American Challenge featuring McMaster Marauders and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Ohio State evening this affair up in that second set, taking it by a score of 25-19, upping their game. 429 hitting percentage, 16 kills, 4 errors on 28 total attacks. And after a 421 first set, McMaster 10 kills, 7 errors on 30 attacks for 100. What a performance it has been for the first-year setter, Daniel Henwood Rodriguez, setting up his hitters tonight. Stanislav Chichinski leading the way alongside Daniel Hurley with 8 kills ahead of Shane Wetzel. Hurley starts things off, or Chichinski starts things off in this third set. First point goes to the Buckeyes as it's kill number 9 for Stanislav. On the other side, Francois Albert with 7 kills, Grayson Jarrett with 6, and Maxime Greton with 5. Seen a couple of great digs from Matthew Ragosi, who returns as libero for this McMaster Marauder squad. And you know, he wants that four-peat along with the other returning players who have like to make some history. Haben Johannes tips it over. Big blast from the back row, Wetzel, but it was neutralized. Haben Johannes has 3 blocks, 3 solo blocks. Francois Albert with 1. As Ohio State opens up a 3-1 lead here to start off this third set in what has become a best of 3 between these two sides. Greton with that nifty little shot. And how about the setup, the familiarity between Robbie Fujisawa and Maxime Greton, who have been with each other for 4 years now, within their 5th year of eligibility. Maxime Greton, 6'2", social psychology student out of Ottawa. And will have to carry a lot of the load this year for McMaster with Brendan Mills moving on. Brady Patterson no longer here. Jared Kuiken has stepped up in this game. Of course, no more Tyler Pavlik. McMaster in good hands with Kuiken, Abin Johannes, and Jack Mackley, who we haven't seen today. Greton serving at 3-4. Takes a little bit off of that one. And picking his spot there was number 16, Cole Young, with that 18. Cole Young, you really can't miss him. 6'10", out of Powell, Ohio. Just outside Columbus, home to the Columbus Zoo. And as mentioned, the only Buckeye to start all 31 games. Rigosi with that overpass, sent it all the way over on the first touch, and Wetzel finishes off the point for the Buckeyes. So similar story to what we saw in set number 2 here. Ohio State opening up the early lead. We see the fight back from McMaster like we saw in that second set before the Buckeyes would eventually run away with it. Another kill, this one coming from number 5, the setter, Daniel Henwood Rodriguez. He can really do it all. That's his second kill from the freshman setter as Brad Dowis calls timeout. We're back here at the Burridge Gym. Earlier today, the McMaster football team punched their ticket into the playoffs with a win over the York Lions. It was a real nail-biter. Came down a field goal in the end, but McMaster and Steph Potasic back to the playoffs for the first time since 2019. 2019, by the way, Master Yates Cup champions, where they defeated Western, their quarterfinal opponent, next weekend. So congratulations to the football team. But here in the Burridge Gym, which is just right beside Ron Joyce Stadium, the volleyball team in a bit of trouble here in set number 3. 8-3 now, the largest lead for either side, and it gets extended off a great serve. Shane Wetzel, 6'7", out of Lake Mary, Florida. In Lake Mary High School, freshman of the year last season in the MIVA. And he's also podiumed twice at the Pan Am Cup with Team USA, the U21 national team. Wetzel makes up for his error with a kill. He's up to 11 points in Ohio State. Or I think that McMaster's point. My apologies, violation there. 9-5, so a 4-point lead for Ohio State. Ohio State will get that point right back. So Daniel Hurley, the redshirt sophomore, 6'8", out of Virginia Beach. Another error. Seen a lot of them from both these teams. 13 for Ohio State, 9 for McMaster. Fujisawa diving for that pass. Jarrett went off the block. Haben Johannes off that direct set. Finished off. Jarrett with the kill. And McMaster within 3. Back-to-back points. And 4 of the last 5. McMaster trailed 9-3 at one point in this set. Stuffed was Chachinski. The block coming up big for McMaster. The size was in doubt. Coming into this one, Ohio State possesses a lot of length. But McMaster standing tall in this third. 10-8, Buckeyes in front. 3 bodies on the block. Fujisawa in behind, couldn't get to it. And it's the 11th point for Chachinski. Albert with the pass. Bump set, free ball. Sent right back. Fujisawa, that play again for Haben Johannes. And a net touch there. He'll go against the setter. Point Ohio State. 12-8 here. Fujisawa, that one gets over the block for Albert. That one is finished off once again. Urgosi tracked back, as did a few other McMaster Marauders, but they weren't able to keep that one in play. Another kill for Daniel Hurley. Service there keeps this one close. McMaster only down 4 points here, but can't afford to make this much more of a lead. We know the talent of Ohio State. It's a big serve from Grayson Jarrett. Big block coming from Albert. Fujisawa for Albert, and he can't find his spot. And it's a 5-point lead for the Buckeyes. Still 1 timeout left for Brad Dowis, as Cole Francis will check back in. Grayson Jarrett will come out. Fujisawa out of the middle. It goes for Haben Johannes. But Ohio State will get the point. 6-point lead. Overpass and finished off. Largest lead of the night, 7 points, 16-9 here in set number 3. Another timeout call by the McMaster Marauders. We're back after this. We're back. McMaster in some trouble here in this third set. Ohio State with a 16-9 lead here. The freshman server with a great serve. Free ball, Buckeyes. Loading up and sending it down to the floor, Shane Wetzel. 17-9. Ohio State has won 7 of the last 8 points. And Maxime Graton with the overpass. There's Ohio State looking to just ease their way into a third set win. Graton had some anger in that swing. Fujisawa goes for Albert, who does extremely well to keep that one alive. Graton kept up there by Grant Strong and set down by Maxime Graton. You know he was upset after that passing error. Get up for it with the kill. What happened, Johannes, with the service error. Ragosi checks in at libero. Ohio State within 6. Graton again! Maxime Graton leading the charge. As McMaster looks to claw their way back. Don't have a lot of points to lose. Heavy swing from Hurley. An attack from Albert from the back. Ohio State 5 points away now. That one out of bounds. Number 15, Fujisawa for Gratin, and that is a mighty block, but it goes out. And Maxime Gratin has his 10th block. And now, the Pride of Ottawa gets his chance to serve here. Huge, huge serve. Well, what a mighty blast from Daniel Hurley. Able to get to fingertips. Shane Wetzel, his opportunity here. We know what he can do serving the ball. McMaster just has to send this one over, and they're going to call a lift here. Cole Francis tried to make something out of that free ball, but instead gets Ohio State within 3 points. Cole Francis getting his chance here. Second year of eligibility out of Ottawa. So 3 outside hitters out of Ottawa, nation's capital. Fujisawa will set up Francis, who misfires here. Ohio State within 2 now. Francis the pass. Fujisawa will set up his man in Albert, who is stuffed, and it is set point here for the Buckeyes. Daniel Hurley with the kill, setting up set point. Francis overpass. Opportunity for the Buckeyes. Gratin has to track back. And that'll do it for set number 3. Ohio State dropped the opening set 25-23, but take the second set 25-19 and take the third set convincingly 25-12. Fourth set, can McMaster take us the distance here? You're watching OUA TV, McMaster, Ohio State. Fourth set coming up.
We've got your back. Whether you're looking to achieve a healthy and happy lifestyle or an elite athlete looking for world-class recovery and injury rehab, we have you covered. Our passionate team will work with you to create a tailored recovery plan to fit any situation. Get back to being you. The David Braley Sport Medicine and Rehabilitation Center, where everyone is treated like a marauder.
Welcome back to Hamilton, the Burridge Gym, here in the campus of McMaster University. Burridge Gym named after Arthur Burridge, who was an outstanding gymnast as a student and returned to his alma mater as the first athletic director after the university moved to Hamilton back in 1930 and coached many championship teams before retiring back in 1948. The namesake for this great facility. Great job by the Marauders to keep that ball alive, and it'll go the way of Ohio State off that joust, but Ohio State picking up right where they left off after taking that third set very convincingly, 25-12. Ohio State 13 kills, 4 errors on 25 attacks. Just 5 kills total for McMaster, 5 errors on 26 attacks. After they started strong, Ohio State made the adjustments, and they have not seen the same success. Creton, the setup. And Albert finishes off the point, the Ottawa connection this time. But Ohio State will pick up the point off the attacking error from Albert. Orgosi on that pass. Creton with the swing. Great job of Chichinski to keep that ball alive, but McMaster will end up with the point here. Creton yet to record an ace so far today. Big play here for the McMaster Marauders as Ashton Fox Christensen, his first taste of action here in 2024. And he is on the scoreboard here with the block. Creton with a big serve. Grant Strong, the captain, with the pass. And a hit, huge block again. Back-to-back blocks for Fox Christian. Ashton Fox Christensen making an immediate impact, checking into the lineup. McMaster with a 4-3 lead here.
Plug it at some point.
The men's soccer team, I mentioned how the football team will be playing the Western Mustangs in their playoff game next weekend, and it will be Western against McMaster in men's soccer as well here in Hamilton at the Ron Joyce Stadium. So make sure you tune in for that on OUA.TV. Error there from Grayson Jarrett. Trying to just send over that free ball. Shane Wetzel with the ace. Much tighter third set here, or fourth set make that. McMaster trying to push this one into a fifth. Fujisawa, and hit there from Grayson Jarrett, out of bounds. And errors compiling here for McMaster in this fourth, and a timeout called by Brad Dowis. We'll be back. We're back. Ohio State with a 9-5, or make that 8-5 lead here in this fourth set. Ohio State and the McMaster Marauders. McMaster out of Hamilton, Ontario. Ohio State will play out of the Covelli Center in Youngstown, Ohio. It's only a 4-hour drive, 263 miles away. Down the I-90. And what has become a great tradition between these two. Ohio State looking to extend their win streak to 4 against this Marauder side. Well, that's a big response. As McMaster picks up the point, Francois Albert makes it 9-6. Kyle Tooney into the game for Ohio State. We haven't seen a lot of him. Expected to see him a lot more. Native of Downers Grove, Illinois. 1 hour west of Chicago. Fujisawa serving here for McMaster. Kaiken. And net touch violation, Cole Young. Point McMaster gets the maroon and gray within 1 point here. Fujisawa, the team's returning setter. Big kill here from Shane Wetzel. But the McMaster Marauders have also signed Ronan Huff. Second year, only 1 year of eligibility under his belt. 6'7" setter out of the University of Alberta. It'll be interesting to see how he might develop over the course of this season to take over once Fujisawa graduates at the end of this year. as McMaster's clawing back here in this fourth set. Maxime Graton off the strong serve from Grayson Jarrett, who was really overshadowed last year by Brady Patterson. Some really strong rookie outside hitters last season. Of course, Brady won the OUA Rookie of the Year. Has since left to go to the Brock Badgers, conference rival. Of course, head coach Ian Abbott, who was here for many years. (11-10) Ohio State in front. Maxime Graton levels things up at 11. Wetzel. He is really talented and fun to watch. Freshman of the year last year for a reason in the Midwest. Daniel Henwood Rodriguez, the freshman setter out of Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. Bit of a technical error there. The music started playing in the middle of that serve. And McMaster will win the point, 12-all. And it is an ace, drops in. Francois Albert. Albert returning after spending 3 seasons with McMaster from 2018 to 2021. Stanislav Chichinski. As we continue to go back and forth, 13-all. Chichinski out of Warsaw, Poland. That one off the block, and McMaster unable to get to it. What a night Stanislav Chichinski is having. And of course, McMaster, great tradition of great Polish talent. Master hosted a Polish team recently, of course. One of the great middle blocks, Wojtek Kraj, native of Gliwice, Poland. As Ohio State has opened up a 2-point cushion here. Wetzel. Kept up by Ragosi. Joust won there by Ohio State. And we're beginning to see what makes Kyle Tooney so effective, 6'6", with a real live arm. Really starting off that point for Ohio State. 15-13, 2-point lead. With that 16-13. As Fujisawa will set up Maxime Graton, but he is blocked. And it's a big block for Ohio State. And it's another timeout called by the McMaster Marauders as Ohio State leads 17-13 here in this fourth set. Mac the Marauder showing off the dance moves here, trying to hype up this crowd as they're in some serious danger here. 2 sets to 1 down, 17-13. Ohio State leading. Kyle Tooney entering action in this 4th set. Has a kill. And he has a block, the latest block, that set up this 4-point lead. The timeout pays off for Brad Dowis as Stanislav Chichinski, who has been really solid serving the ball today, commits the error. His 4th error, go along with 2 aces. The game leader, Shane Wetzel with 3. And the setter, Daniel Henwood Rodriguez with 3 aces as well. Breton yet to record an ace. But McMaster will win off of his serve regardless. A reminder, Breton last year, 2nd in the OUA. In aces per set. He's been neutralized by Grant Strong all day long. One of the best receiving teams. As Rigosi shows off why he's one of the best liberos. As that one is tooled off the block. And the 3-point cushion restored. Grant Strong, the captain, out of Palm, Florida. Was a redshirt sophomore last year. And has been crucial in the reception game. That's a big block from Kyle Tooney. And Ohio State is inching closer to victory here. Still within reach for McMaster, though. Greta the pass. Fujisawa went cross court. And it's a huge kill for Grayson Jarrett. That was massive. And now Jason Heidbert will come back in for McMaster to serve. Committed the error the last time he came in as a server sub. What does he have this time? Important stage of this match. Tooney off that block. And Ohio State is within 5. Kyle Tooney, the secret weapon. Did not start the game, but he is finishing this game for Ohio State. Still just a 4-point lead, but time running out. And this match might come down to exactly that, the serve receive, and the big difference. Ohio State, one of the best last year in that category. Now just 4 points away. An attack comes from the middle, and Kaiken. This time in system, Ragosi, Fujisawa for Kaiken, and point number 6 for him. Ohio State is within 4 points of the match, but McMaster within 4 points of their opponent. The setter, Robbie Fujisawa, serving here. Grant Strong the pass. And a poor set. We have not seen that from Daniel Henwood Rodriguez at all. Grant Strong did have to adjust on that serve from Fujisawa. Fujisawa is not going to really attack you for the aces, but it's not going to cost you with the errors. Very reliable. Tooney brings it down. In Ohio State, 22 points to 18, 3 points now from victory. Ohio State looking to make it 4 straight wins over McMaster. 2 of the 3 previous wins have come in 4 sets, the one other in straights. Ragosi, the diving dig there, and now he sends over the free ball. There's a big blast coming from Ohio State, but it's out of bounds, and a big break here for McMaster. An attacking error from Tyler Tharp we have not seen at all in this match whatsoever. Gets his own opportunity north of the border. McMaster back within 3. Grayson Jarrett. An attack comes from the middle, and Cole Young. All reliable for Ohio State. And the Buckeyes are within a couple of points from taking this one in 4. Drew Hudson comes in, server sub, with his team just a couple of points away now. Breton into that block. Wow. Ashton Fox Christians, or make that Daniel Henwood Rodriguez rising up for the setter block. And it is match point for Ohio State. Back for Graton they go, right into that block again. It was the setter, Henwood Rodriguez. Fujisawa ranging back, setting up Graton. Right into that block, Kaiken was there. And an error made there by Daniel Henwood Rodriguez. Gives McMaster life. One match point fought off by the Maroon and Gray. Wow. Exceptional way to finish it off. Stanislav Chachinski off a rocket of a serve from Jared Kaiken. But Ohio State prevails to take it in 4 sets. 23-25, 25-19, 25-12, 25-20 in the 4th is how the Ohio State Buckeyes and Kevin Birch get it done here today over the McMaster Marauders and Brad Dowis, as Ohio State has now made it 4 consecutive wins over their rival north of the border. But the good news for McMaster is that they have an opportunity to level things up tomorrow, as these two teams will play once again right here at the Burridge Gymnasium at 2 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that. We thank you so much for joining us today. This is Matthew Davison saying so long from the Burridge Gym, where Ohio State comes away to take it in 4.